you feel depressed, if you lack the necessary motivation for life, if you are addicted to drugs or alcohol, if you are addicted to pornography, your sexual chakra is blocked and you are out of balance and you need to cleanse it. First of all, we need to know which part of our body this chakra is located in. The second chakra or the sacral chakra is located in the abdomen between the navel and the pelvis. Another name for this chakra is Svadhisthana, meaning dwelling place or abode. In the root chakra video, we mentioned that cleansing the root chakra causes energy to enter our body from the earth. In the next step, we need to move energy within the body. So after the earth, which is the element of the root chakra, we move on the water. Anything that's dry loses its freshness. The goal of the second chakra is to feel, move, and flow energy and increase your capacity for enjoyment. That's why the element of the second chakra is water. If your sacral or sexual chakra is overly activated, it means that emotions are flowing excessively within us. We become very emotional and sensitive. But if the activity of this chakra is low, in this case, we may not even know what we are feeling. We are helpless in understanding our emotions. Others call us insensitive, and we feel like we have a cold and tedious life. But balance in the second chakra turns you into a relaxed person, calm and intelligent. You express your emotions properly and in a balanced way. You have good relationships with yourself and others. You understand your own world and surrounding well and become a creative individual. How does the second chakra take shape? The formation of this chakra occurs between the ages of 6 months to 2 years. During this time, our eyesight develops. In addition to seeing nearby objects, we also gain the ability to see the room and our surroundings. During this period, the child's body muscles become strong for holding and sitting. We can sit and see our surroundings. And surely something called curiosity has emerged within us. During this period, we like to explore the world emotionally. Hello everyone, my name is Titi. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Doing certain things bring you joy and doing something is painful for you. So your emotions are stimulated during this period and you establish emotional connections with others. When emotions are given to us and our parents react to them and say, he is happy, he is upset, he is angry. This makes us learn to recognize our own emotions. When a child develops the ability to move, the second chakra becomes active. When a child starts to move and explore, they learn what's enjoyable and what's painful, what's good and what's bad. If those who care for you during that time can communicate well with your emotional language, attend to your needs, and turn your distress into joy, the system returns to its initial state. And this system tells you that everything is okay and you feel good. The goal of the second chakra is to create movement and flow. That's why the element of the second chakra is water. Water speaks of flow and has the least resistance. Water finds its way and takes shape wherever it's on the earth. We want to be like flowing and cheerful water. Now, what causes the second chakra to become blocked? Now we know that emotions play an important role in this chakra. So times when you struggle with your emotions throughout the day and most of the time you don't feel good, it's because of blockage in this chakra. This blockage may have originated from childhood. One reason for this could be denying the child's emotions. The formation of this chakra, as I mentioned, is between 6 months to 2 years of age. When some children are criticized for their emotions, for example, they are told, "You always cry, you always bother others." Such emotions are denied and we distance ourselves from our true selves. Being in an undesirable environment is painful. If our living environment is unsafe and full of anger and violence, we are forced to limit our movement, and having movement and progress in life becomes difficult. Being overly emotional or insensitive by our family can lead to blockage of this chakra. We adopt the emotional language of our family. That is, if our family is overly emotional, we also learn the same. And if our family is insensitive and strict, we don't learn the language of emotions well, the program that families give to their infants and children. What are the symptoms of blockage and closure of the second chakra? These symptoms fall into two categories. Somehow effects on the human mind, somehow effects on the human body. These symptoms of blockage in the sacral chakra, in the psyche and mind of humans, are depression and lack of motivation. Blocking this chakra causes the individual not to enjoy life and to suffer from depression and lack of motivation. Reduced enjoyment of life leads the individual to engage in hedonistic behaviors and short-term pleasures. Therefore, we can associate the emergence of addictive behaviors with the blockage of this chakra. Blockage of this chakra can manifest as feeling of guilt and wrongdoing. In addition, chakra blockage also creates problems in relationships. Fear of loss, blockage of this chakra causes the individual to introduce fear into their relationships. In this situation, the individual is constantly afraid of losing the other person, and for this reason, they feel jealous and exhibit abusive behaviors toward their spouse and loved ones. Addiction may occur because we drown ourselves in other pleasures due to not having enjoyable and balanced life. We may immerse ourselves in eating, drinking, drugs. We ignore our true pleasures and often don't feel good. In these circumstances, we distance ourselves from our essence and from others and the world around us. And in a culture that denies the expression of emotions, pleasures, and sexual relationship, we lose our connection with everything. We even lose connection with ourselves. Our emotions go out of balance, and as a result, the second chakra also goes out of balance. We may resort to food addiction, alcohol, drugs, and pornography to have a pleasurable life. And for most of our lives, we may not feel good. Symptoms of sacral chakra blockage on the human body. Excessive activity of this chakra takes the body out of its proper proportion. The abdomen protrudes, the body becomes loose and very soft, in such a way that the muscles are hanging, and low activity of this chakra causes our waist and buttocks to become stiff and not move freely, and we may always feel dryness and pressure in our joints. It leads to sexual disorders, either excessive or insufficient. It brings addiction to overeating, alcoholic beverages, and drugs. Also, blockage in this chakra prevents the flow of energy to the third chakra, which is the source of power. But by balancing this chakra, we have a healthy flow of energy that allows us to deeply feel our emotions. Our body is healthy. We feel alive and happy to be ourselves. Now, how can we cleanse our sacral chakra? If your predominant feeling is guilt or jealousy, if you feel like you're not enjoying life, it's likely that your second chakra is blocked and needs cleansing. For example, you tell yourself, "I shouldn't want this. I shouldn't have this feeling. It's not right to have this need." By having a sense of goals, you see various events and things in terms of black and white, good and bad, right and wrong. And this is actually contrary to your nature. Feeling guilty stops the flow of energy. This comes from fear of punishment, fear of judgment, that we must do things perfectly. But this excessive fear doesn't allow you to have your feeling and enjoy life. I suggest 2 things that can help you eliminate these obstacles and feeling of guilt and jealousy. The first thing you should do for something you enjoy is to plan it and do it. It could be anything, even a small task like going out for dinner, taking a warm bath, or paying attention to yourself. Try to bring joy and pleasure within yourself so that this chakra becomes balanced. And second, sit in a quiet and calm place. Focus, pay attention to your feeling. Just be a witness to the situation. Accept the emotions entering your body. Accept that you have been hurt. Accept that you have suffered. This will bring coherence to your emotions. You will connect with yourself and you will be released from fragmentation. You can take a moment to think about these questions. How was the emotional atmosphere in your family? Did you have the opportunity to express your feeling? Do you share your emotions with anyone? Has anyone supported you? What has been the result? Have you experienced excessive emotional intensity or denied your feeling and escaped from them? In this case, you may find the blockage of energy in your body. You might have been holding your breath, tensing your muscles, causing stomach or intestinal tightness, or clenching your hands. Just see where this energy is now and allow the flow of energy in your body. Consider anything that triggers that sensation as a gift to bring you closer to the safety of your being. The important thing is not to get stuck in the trap of victimhood. Just acknowledge the feeling because it only needs to flow. When you become aware of a feeling arising within you, feel it deeply. Shift your attention away from what triggered that feeling and instead focus on the emotional and affectionate burden you feel within yourself. Notice where this sensation arises in your body and what is intended to do. In a study, scientists found that cultures that value pleasure and sexual relationships tend to have less violence, while cultures that suppress emotions, pleasures, and sexual relationships tend to have more violence. So, if you allow yourself to experience pleasure, satisfaction, and happiness, we will be happier beings as we allow the second chakra to enter our lives. We no longer engage with each other. We establish connections with things that have harmed us and empower ourselves to change them. I mentioned that imbalance in this chakra can lead to either excessive emotionality or being emotionless. If you are someone who is emotional and express feeling excessively, you need to relax a bit. You don't have to destroy the other person when you're angry. You don't have to cry for 3 consecutive days. You don't have to suffocate your loved ones with expressions of emotions and love. You can keep your feeling within you to let them flow. If you are a cold and emotionless person, keep your emotions within you but practice expressing them and share them with others. Meditation that helps you cleanse the sacral chakra. Orange light breathing meditation is a practice where you sit in a quiet and calm place. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths. Now imagine breathing in a gentle, orange-colored light. This gentle light illuminates and purifies your entire body. Hold your breath for a few seconds. Then imagine the light spreading everywhere. It finds obstacles and helps you remove them from your body. Then, upon exhaling, Expel the gray air, representing obstacles. Again, upon inhaling, let bright orange light enter your body and enjoy this process. With its help, clear blockades and obstacles, and exhale the gray breath. Continue this until you feel that your entire body is filled with the light of pleasure and beauty. You can also read and repeat emphatic phrases before starting meditation. Then perform the meditation. One of the best and most accessible activities for cleansing the sacral chakra is dancing. One useful way to find the energy channel of the second chakra and influence it is dancing. By dancing, I mean engaging in energetic and enjoyable activities that allow you to transcend the material world and all the problems and mental concerns and relieve your tension and stress through dancing. Dancing can gradually alleviate the blockage of the second chakra. If you feel it with all your being and enjoy it, we come to yoga exercise to open the sacral chakra. One of these exercises is called the bridge pose and needs to be done in coordination. Inhale and exhale it 5 times. The outward facing dove movement should be repeated 5 to 10 times. Holding the breath in this position and then lowering down, rest and repeat this exercise. The next exercise is the pigeon pose. Stay in this position for 10 breaths, then switch sides. Make sure to do meditation exercises and yoga movements. I strongly recommended them to you. These two activities, meditation and yoga, should be part of your daily routine because to do anything, you need to be aware of yourself and your inner energy. So, never forget them. Thank you for being with me. Don't forget subscribe the channel and like the video. Take care all of your moments.